It's a design that's withstood the march of time and the demands of musical progress. Acoustically, functionally, and aesthetically, the violin in its current form has survived for more than 4 centuries, a span that's heard its brilliant tones coaxed from the strings by geniuses like Vivaldi, Paganini, and Mozart. But the real beauty of the instrument lies in its accessibility not only to the masters, but to the every person. A link to symphonies past and a muse for masterpieces of the future. In the right hands, with the right touch, the instrument can be used to teach, entertain, soothe, and perhaps most importantly, to inspire.
I think anyone's got the potential to be a great musician.
Potential Jeffrey Smith now realizes in himself. As a 6th grader, the violin captured his imagination, a time when the exuberance of youth had many outlets. But with dedication and support, his energy found its artistic direction.
And it was just one of those things that you try really, really hard, you work on it, you stick to it. My parents were very, very strong in backing me and teaching me to stick to it and not give up.
Persistence that helped forge talent. Yet realizing his calling didn't happen overnight. In fact, it came close to not happening at all. Like any endeavor where time and effort conspire to sap resolve, musical commitment began to stretch Smith too thin, and his violin playing briefly lost its way.
Well, at one time I did drop the violin. I think I was in 3 orchestras at one time in high school, and it really got drawing. It really drew the energy out of me. I was playing the instrument, but wasn't playing the instrument. I wasn't really loving the instrument. And part of the reason that I teach today is because I found that there's an artist inside of me. There's someone who can enjoy what they do, love what they do, and play from their heart. And that's how I got the name Violin from the Heart, is that I literally play from my heart. You know, with any business, there's tough parts and things, and enough to make you want to quit. But the whole time, I know that God and person above is not going to end up, making it easy. He's going to make it, a challenge. Never give something to someone who doesn't work hard for it.
Yes, ma'am. Is Diana available? That's a Gail Pierman with SCORE. There's a lot of risk that you need to take, and you need to be willing to take that risk. And if you're not, it's pretty difficult then to be successful.
World-renowned business expert Peter Drucker once said, when you see a successful business, someone once made a courageous decision. To take violin from the heart, from idea to reality, Smith had to make that kind of decision. Every bank he asked for a loan turned him down, so he turned to his own wallet.
I got a passion, I got a dream. How am I going to make it happen? And yes, I got denied a lot. So I had to decide, saying, how bad do I want to do it? How much do I believe in myself? And I believed in myself enough to say, I'll use my own credit card. I don't care. I'm going to put in a hole a little bit for a while, but I'm going to find a way.
Jeff used his credit cards judiciously, I think, to whereby, yes, he used them and maxed them out, but he was using them the same as if it was money that was loaned to him, and was in the position and of the mind to paying those and not just continually running them up.
Numerous swipes that yielded a windfall of capital, not the usual course of action recommended by experienced former executives, but sometimes bold objectives require a bootstrap approach. With his future at the mercy of the monthly statements, Smith bought 50 violins and rented and refurbished his first studio, hoping a business built on dreams could learn to fly on borrowed wings.
But I do know that I'm a strong enough person in what I do, that if I have an idea to do it, I know that there's nothing I can't do.
He's gotten to where he's been now because of a lot of hard work and really believing in what he's done, in what he's doing, and that there's a real need out there. This is one of the things that he established, that there's a need, there's a market, and he's gone after that.
A goal pursued with the same zeal it took to climb the second highest peak in the state of Maine, with his violin strapped to his back. A sign that the man and his music could overcome any obstacle, no matter how steep.
I made it to the top on pure determination. I wasn't in the shape to do it. I was definitely not in the shape to make it to the top of the 5,000-foot mountain, but my determination pushed myself to the top, and that's the same thing. So if you ask me today, would I, do I see my business going down? I say no. If I can climb a 5,000-foot mountain with my violin on my back, this is nothing. This is child's play.
Jeff is a very rare individual, and very seldom do you see a person come along that has that enthusiasm and sold on what they're doing like Jeff does. He is really, really sold on what he's doing, and he's not going to fail.